Villager base has fallen, sir.
Good morning, Raffle World. Another blissful morning, perfect for a nice ride with Guard Dash. Where to go? Let's see. We went east before for some of the adventures we went to. South? Nothing really new here. North? We went to the tour with pixel art already, and it's been days since then. Oh, I know. How about we go west? I wonder what's new over at Westology Point? What's this T-shaped house over here? Looks like something new has come to be around these parts. Sorta.
Oh, hi there, Sam. What's going on today?
Oh. Yo. Sally. Hannah. And Megan.
None other.
Wow, what are you four doing here?
We just got done building this house of ours to settle in. In other words, we live here now.
Wow, nice. I like it. So how's life been treating you lately?
Very exquisite, I must say. They are better designs than this, yes, but we wanted to go a bit more creative and distinct before some architects came in and helped us.
Well, it doesn't need to be overly fancy for you to settle in. All that matters is that it has a decent purpose and a decent something or other.
Yeah, we get the gist. With that said, care for a tour through our new house?
No thanks. I've actually recently been through a tour at Pix's castle recently, and I've been wanting to cool myself from those tours before anything else.
We understand. You and the rest of your cohorts have been through quite a lot lately, so that's fair. If you want to tour with us another time, all you have to do is text us, or leave a DM on Discord, or whatever you prefer, and we'll arrange a time to make it happen.
Will do.
Oh, and tell Mary I said hi.
Will do as well. Hi. Hi, David.
Hi Sam. How are things?
Not bad at all. How about yourself?
Very fine and dandy. Gotta tell ya, Sam, Hazel, Zira and I really dig the upgrades you and Pix gave us. Newer hardware, newer capabilities, right?
Essentially, yes. Though I've heard some statements assuming newer hardware is more prone to failure to especially a minor degree.
Well, I don't think that's entirely true. Though I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But anyway, how's Mike doing?
He's doing fine, though I do have to ask, why ask about him, even though you two had bad blood between each other?
We apologized to each other when he arrived here, and we agreed to put our differences aside for real. So, our little feud is old news now.
Oh, right. I forgot both of you told me that.
I see. Anyway, we'll enjoy ourselves before we plan a visit over to your neighborhood for sightseeing. I'm pretty much sure you'll be there when we do, so I won't expect you too much. Anyways, catch ya later.
Bye. What next? Wow. This house, I've never seen before. I'll get closer to it and see what it truly has in store. I wonder what this laptop is doing here. Then again, I feel like I should help with whatever they are doing. Microsoft Sam plays Minecraft. Holy shit. I've never seen any of this area before. What the hell do I do? I can't just leave that laptop to do something labor-intensive alone. Stay here, Gardash. I need to do something about this.
Hello there. Is there anything I can help you out with?
Hi there. Do you need a hand with these?
Some help would very much be appreciated, to be fair. I could use a hand with one of these crimson fungi. I'm trying to grow it into a tree, but so far, no amount of bone meal has matured it into that tree.
Have you used the crimson nylon for it by any chance?
Oh wait, let me check. Oh, it was warped nilium and not crimson. I forgot that it was supposed to be the correct nilium.
Oh, I see. Do you have some crimson nylon left to use?
I have one stack of it left. But I do know that one block is needed for it, so that won't be a problem. Here, can you place one of these crimson nilium blocks and then that crimson fungus?
Alright. Done.
Alright, let's make this one count. Well, what do you know, it actually grew into a tree. Thank you very much for the help, I feel like I owe you something in return. Wait a minute, you look familiar.
Oh, you've heard of me?
Yeah. You must be Microsoft Sam, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. You know my name too?
Sure do. I've heard a lot about your major adventures. Me and my sisters have heard a bunch of news, saying that you were a part of yourself and King Pixel Art's crew, doing what's right for this kingdom and all that.
Yeah, all of us had our moments, even some controversial ones which I'm not too proud of.
It's alright, we've all made mistakes before. All that matters is that you learn from them, let alone being your own self. When I was built, even I've done a few things that I regret doing myself. But I quickly learned to grow and adapt to incoming circumstances. I was sensitive to some stuff, and of course enraged at other stuff that made me hate life. But I digress. I haven't gotten the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Microsoft Sarah. You can call me Sarah for short.
Hi, Sarah. Pleasure to meet you. So, what's your favorite food to eat when you're not working on your duties?
I like tacos and brownies.
Wow. I like tacos too. Oh, I like highway cookies as well. I can definitely tell that you and I are relatable to each other in every way possible.
Likewise. So, would you like to come to a dinner that me and my sisters are planning tonight?
I would love to. And just, so that way we're on the same page together, do you mind that I bring a few more guests with me, so that way you and your sisters get a chance to meet them all?
Sure thing. The more the merrier, they say. We have a pretty big dining room in our house anyways, so.
I'd like to see that by the time dinner rolls around the corner. Alright then, I'll leave you to do what you were doing before.
There isn't much for us to do ever since we started settling in. Same old, I just wish for something completely new. I'd like to come along with you for the time being since I did say that I owe you something in return for the big help you gave me.
You don't really have to do that. I don't want to stop you from what you were doing.
I insist.
Alright then. You can come with me on my horse. I'll show you what we have east from here. Do hang on to me. Oh, he may be a handful sometimes.
I'll keep that in mind. So then, shall we go?
Let's. Whoa. Sorry, Sarah. Hopefully that sudden stop didn't alarm you too much.
I'm fine, don't worry.
Yeah, I just didn't know this house was here by the cold tiger as well. Do you know what this house is by chance?
Honestly, I've heard very little about it. Why not give the door a knock here?
Okay. But before I do, Linux residence.
Hi, how may we help you?
Excuse me, is this the Linux residence by chance?
Yes, it is. What's up?
Nothing really. Me and my new friend here stumbled upon this house when we were riding our way back to where I reside.
Oh, I see. Oh, I recognize you now. You're President Microsoft Sam, right?
The one and only.
Me and my friends here heard tales of you guys and your own comrades saving the multiverse, which is a lot more commendable than most leaders doing their stuff nowadays.
Yeah, oh, I have to admit I wasn't that bright when I started out. I was quite a stupid, arrogant fool when I started out, and hell, I even made jokes about Linux, not knowing that not all of it is that bad.
Yeah, 'cause Linux wasn't as big back then. If it helps, me and the others have also talked shit about Microsoft.
That's fine. I'm from Microsoft, and I know that some of the guys there aren't exactly saints themselves.
Don't I know it? Anyway, come on in. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linux Anna. And these are Linux Craig and Jeffrey.
Hi, I'm Linux Craig.
And I'm Linux Jeffrey. Sup?
Hi Craig, hi Jeffrey. You three have a pretty nice place here. How long have you three been adventuring?
We've been here for a little bit, and went on a couple of mining expeditions. Which reminds me, Sam, I have a favor to ask.
And what's that?
We're new to adventuring, so we'd like some suggestions on what tools to make.
How much stone and iron do you have to spare?
Plenty of it, I think.
Start off with iron for now. Once you progress further with mining experience, if you're in a deep enough level, you get diamonds. When you've got enough of those diamonds to share for gear, try sticking with that as much as possible, until you find the thing that's stronger than diamonds called nephrite, which is located deep within the nether, although it's pretty rare. I also suggest bringing a piece of gold armor should you go there. But other than that, iron is the thing you should start out with, and when you get diamonds, conserve some, until you have plenty.
Iron and diamonds. Got it.
And if you need help, you can venture into our hometowns and ask us anytime. Well, anytime except for when we're adventuring.
Thank you, Sam. We will take all of that into account.
We aren't too familiar with the land, so could you actually show us where your hometown is?
Oh, sure. I'm already headed back home to introduce Sarah here to everyone else, so this works out perfect. If you want, I can introduce you to everyone I know in Samco.
Sounds great to me.
Me too.
Me three. You two can go on ahead, we'll follow.
Okay then, but first. This, right here, is Samco Junction. My own home nearby.
Wow. This place is a lot more beautiful than I imagined it to be. You and your friends sure put in a lot of time and effort into decorating the great outdoors of it.
Thanks. We needed to run some massive errands for what we have now.
Wow. Talk about a lot of dedication you put in.
I know. And we had much more company than meets the eye, I'll tell you that.
Damn. How big is your clique?
I can't tell you exactly, but we know we're led by someone who's not only a king, but also a huge warrior who defeated the absolute unthinkable.
You mean the guy in the left of this picture? The anti-hacker warrior?
Hold on a minute, how the fuck do you know about that?
I've heard just as many tales about him as I've heard about you. Many legends, I should say.
Well then, once we all meet face to face with you guys, you'll be in for a treat.
Ooh, looking quite forward to it.
Yes, a beautiful day in this fine, Sam. I could have sworn you were still in bed by the time the rest of us were waking up. And who are those guys you have with you?
Mike, Mary, Naturals, Edie and Mark, good timing getting up. Meet Microsoft Sarah, Linux Anna, Linux Craig, and Linux Jeffrey.
Well then. Hi Sarah, Anna, Craig, and Jeffrey. I'm Microsoft Mike, the brother of Sam.
My name is Microsoft Mary, the sister of both Sam and Mike.
Oh yes, so we've heard. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you all as well. I'm Natural Microsoft Sam, one of the half-brothers of Beacontown Sam, Mike, and Mary.
I'm Natural Microsoft Mike, another half-brother of Beacontown Sam, Mike, and Mary.
My name is Natural Microsoft Mary, the half-sister of Beacontown Sam, Mike, and Mary, and full sister of Natural Sam and Mike.
I'm Microsoft Eva, former president of Evalia and a new friend of Sam and his cohorts.
And I'm Microsoft Mark. Eva's second in hand, as well as another new friend to Sam and his fellows. Nice to meet you all.
Wow, you have quite the circle, Sam. It's good that you have a lot of your peers talk with you about anything, whether it be positive or negative stuff going on in our everyday lives.
That's not all I have as friends and family. We have a lot more stuff to show you in this neighborhood. For now, let me just say from the bottom of my CPU, welcome to Samco Junction. The very heart and soul of the raffle world.
Samco Junction. Interesting name. I'm guessing it's named after your group.
Well, yes, but it was more so some pride we had to take in from our adventures. We were living relatively close to one another as families, friends, neighbors, and so forth. Our differences in character were a very big contributor for the name of this town, considering plenty of bad guys came close to here too.
Cool.
Well then, how about I have you meet some of the other guys in our neighborhood? Please note, you won't be able to see all of them, as if you are currently busy with other things. Some examples would include Agent Gio, since he's busy working at the NSA. Bernard and Hospies Michael and Michelle are at an art museum somewhere. Raid Overseer Robert is probably writing on one of his journals. Substance Overseer Fire is attending some unknown business of his own, and some Macintosh machines are out for the day doing whatever. We will however go with who we know is free.
It's okay, Sam. We're willing to make the best of it without bias or judgment. Lead the way.
Very well then. Next up, we got our friend Raid Overseer Scotty, plus his wife Hacker Administrator Kelly.
Ooh, Hacker Administrator. I like the sound of that.
You can call them Scotty and Kelly. We usually prefer that anyway.
Oh, hello! Someone mentioned me.
Oh yeah, we were showing our new acquaintances around this neighborhood. Scotty and Kelly, meet Microsoft Sarah and Linux Anna, Craig, and Jeffrey.
Oh wow, really? It's so refreshing to have new friends every now and then. Hello, my name is Kelly, Scotty's wife. How are you doing?
Doing very nice. How about you two?
Nothing much. Kelly and I were about to go for a romantic walk, but then we saw you lot waltzing around.
Figures. But now we were also going to show them some more of this neighborhood. We were going to show them the Macintosh house, and then we would all chat.
Don't forget Bacon, Gold, and Pingus. They have a house of their own too.
God damn it, do not even get me started with those brainlets.
Bacon, bacon, needs more bacon. Someone said bacon. Bacon, 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 bacon. This meetup needs to have bacon, 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 bacon to make everything better. Bacon, 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 bacon.
Ugh.
Gold, gold, get more gold. Someone also said gold. Gold, 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 gold. Paint everything gold. Paint this whole grass in gold. Make it all golden pastures. Pastures are all pure golden and fruity. Gold, 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 gold.
No, it needs to have timbers, timbers, timbers. Have some timbers, 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 timbers. The only truly beautiful thing on nature is battlefields exploded with timbers. Timbers, 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 timbers.
Just fucking end me.
Chicken, chicken, consume some chicken, 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 chicken. Deep fry everything into crispy and tasty chicken. Bacon, gold, and especially timbers can go to chicken bell for all the chicken overlords care. Chicken, 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 chicken.
A fourth one? Well, at the very least, he matches an obsession that Pix has, if anything. I could count that as a win for him, if anything.
I genuinely did not know there was going to be a fourth hyperfixator. Did any of you guys know?
No, bacon just wanted bacon.
Me neither, I was just looking for gold and gold. Nor did I, but he better not Timbers ruin the house we have if he Timbers walks around this Timbers neighborhood with a scented Timbers flamethrower. Chicken, chicken, chicken. How chicken dare you assume that? Chicken's intentions are the purest of the chicken pure. Chicken, 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 chicken.
Please guys, do not turn any of this neighborhood into a complete mess. You understand me?
I'm sure they won't, as long as they have no reason to and as long as they crave nothing but their respective, things. Plus, for what it's worth, for the exception of chicken, these guys were actually quite helpful against both Luke Howe and those devils.
What the chicken do you mean exception?
Don't forget other villains like Dalton and the Icelandian Cyber Brigade.
Please don't remind me of those horrid hellhounds. I've suffered through a lot of their antics before Scotty helped me realize how vile they actually were.
Plus, I get the point anyway. They vex me now as much as they did then, but it doesn't stop the fact that they are actually quite useful soldiers against dangerous enemies. I respect them, but I don't have to like them.
Yeah, you just have to remember to put a mature handle on how you act sometimes.
I'm sure he will, Mary. I too used to have some impulses reacting to something I didn't agree with, but even then that never detracted from my good nature.
Won't stop me from pranking them now and then, albeit in good faith. Anyways, you ready from what is next to come? Hold up for 1 second. I see some more company coming already. Hold on, I know who it might be. Hello, Pix and Junie.
Hi, Sammy.
Hi, Sam and everyone else. Great to see you all here. Wait a minute. I don't recall seeing you here before. Who are you?
This is our new friend, Microsoft Sarah. Or should I say, an acquaintance, because I just met her myself and then introduced her to everyone else.
So, you must be Pixel Art Builder 583, the king of this land.
That's me. Why, are you a fan?
Hell yeah, I am. You and Sam's adventures together with the others are really commendable. While I haven't heard of some of them when I was built, I learned some of that on the news media and from some other avid fans of yours. I was thinking if it would be alright to come with you guys on some of the future adventures.
I'll have to get back to you on that. You seem nice and everything, but we already have a lot of other companions who stuck around for several adventures.
We can imagine you guys have. For quite the longest time, too, no less.
And who are you three supposed to be as well?
I'm Linuxana, and this is Linux Crate and Jeffrey. We're the Linux trio.
Oh hey, it's King Harkonnen himself.
See, Jeffrey. Told you orange and yellow are a great color scheme.
It's an honor to finally meet you, Your Majesty. Honestly, we're huge fans of yours, and we've dreamed of meeting the anti-hacker warrior himself for a while.
Aw, thanks. I always like meeting fans, not because of the fame, but to make their dreams come true like I'm doing with you three. Welcome to the Raffle World, Linux, Anna, Craig, and Jeffrey.
Thank you. Already you seem so humble. I just hope you're not an MIT graduate.
MIT graduate?
It's an inside joke, I'll explain it later. Anywho, is that all the company we're going to get, or is there more?
Actually, I've been in a conversation with one or two of our friends earlier, and I think I have a lead on each of them individually. That was while I monitored some golem manufacturers in my castle who were producing upgrades for our golem army. That's why me and Junie came over here, to see what those friends are planning to do.
So, you and Junie have two friends incoming, eh? That makes both your side and ours two peas in a pod, soon to be one. We'd love to come with you to keep those friends company.
Oh, we're absolutely going to allow it. We never had a case where we didn't.
Great then, let's boogie on. What the hell? What's this place here?
Hell if I even know. Wait a second. Isn't it one of these new landmarks that Rafflerobot told us someone built as a home away from their native land or something like that?
Even better. This is what one of my friends built a while back. Remember at the end of our cave adventure?
Well, that means my first time being with you guys is going to end here for now. But don't worry, I will be back soon. And of course, next time, I'm going back in for more adventures. I won't be alone. I'll bring in the big guns.
Ooh, nice. I can't wait for your return, nTEXT.
Yeah, that's right. Just you wait. Anyways, thanks for having me on this great adventure. Hope I can see you guys in the land of N too.
Hope to see you soon, nTEXT. Thanks for visiting the Raffle World.
You're welcome, Pixel Art and friends. Alright then, nTEXT out!
Oh, now I remember. Didn't nTEXT say he was gonna be back for more adventures, as well as bringing in the big guns?
Exactly! He told us now is the time for that thing after he attended to his own homeland for a while. There'll be more where that came from, though. So once the time is right, prepare to be amazed.
Noted. I wonder what's inside.
Let's find out. Hello? Ah, hi, nTEXT. Welcome back to the Raffle world.
Hey yo, King Pixel Art! I'm back here to continue some adventures. And this time, I'm not alone. Say hello to... the boys! And a girl. Natalie and Robot and Alex and Daniel Denton.
Wow. Interesting. Hello Natalie, hello and Robot, and hello Alex and Daniel. The names of the last two actually remind me of the Alex and Daniel we know in the Mac household. What a coincidence.
Yeah, and I do hear that I have the same voice as Mac Alex as well. Well, it's nice to be here in the ROFL world. And oh yeah, that's my brother, Daniel.
Hi guys. Nice to be here. Ha ha ha. Oh wow, he sounds just like me.
Yeah, so get to know the boys, guys.
It's very nice to meet new people here, not gonna lie. When I met the other people before we came here. Let's just say we were trying to get ourselves properly acquainted.
Other than all that, welcome. Feel free to make yourselves at home, whenever you like.
Yeah. If there are things you guys need help with, just let any of us know. Most preferably Sam and Pixel Art, since, well, they're the president and king of this land.
Huh? What's going on here? What are you guys bullshitting about?
Alex, just please shut the fuck up and stop being rude.
What? You can't even tell if some shit's going around in a good way or not.
True, but that doesn't give you the right to outright condescend them.
Why not twist the fucking knife on my damned mental wounds?
Typical Mac guys. First thing he does after walking in is jump us and play the victim card.
Hey, guys? Are you okay?
Sorry. Just me and Kathy disagreeing since about this morning.
Yeah, sorry. You know how snarky Alex could be. Sorry you had to see all that.
Why am I not surprised? Anyway, guys, I would like you to meet some new companions that our friend nTEXT brought along.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Alex Denton, and I have my brother Daniel here as well. It's great to meet you all. Wow, another Alex besides me? Here in the Raffle world? Holy wow, it's so nice. Isn't it right, Kathy?
Yes, I concur with my husband. After we were having a little bit of quality time with our kids, as well as Bruce and Tom, I'm stoked to see more friendly faces in this vicinity.
Ah, yes. Another Alex. Man, it feels great to have another me, even though we're kinda different.
Two Alex in one video is going to be one of the moments of all time.
I agree. And by the way, hello people. I'm Natalie, and I'm one of the people over at nTEXTtospeech TV.
Hey guys. I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you all. Ha ha ha.
Greetings, my computer machines. And robots the name. My sensors detecting that we're in the Raffle world.
You are welcome to it. Now then, is there anyone else who will come to meet, or is that it?
You forgot us!
Jesus fucking Christ, how many of you are appearing all at once?
Oh, some of us for the record. Not too many, though.
Oh hey David.
Hi Mike. Hello, you guys. So, making sure I'm caught up, most of you guys defeated those monstrous beasts called Satan and Taurus, correct?
Yeah, we did, but it was not that easy. Especially for me and Natural Mike. We both literally died.
Seriously?
We were alarmed by that same thing, trust us. We saw the whole thing. Mike sacrificed himself, but Natural Mike just got killed.
Yeah, I fucking died, but then we both came back with these designs soon after.
Oh, I see.
By the way, for those of you who had to witness the rivalry between Mike and David, I'd like to announce that they made up as of earlier today. Though to be honest, I feel like that was my fault. Because, when we were joking around, I'd at the same time not be smart enough to understand the gravity of how our actions would affect others. I'm the one who should be apologizing for that.
Like we all say, everyone makes mistakes. And there is always time to right your wrongs so you can show that you've improved.
And that's why I'm so glad that I met you, Sarah. I've beaten myself up for it a few times over the years. Like I was the sole reason I nearly tore my own family apart. You know?
Yeah, I get the feeling. But my sister's stuck with me and... I won't trauma dump here.
Well, I personally wasn't involved in any of that scenario shtick. I will say, I know that a truly good person owns up to their mistakes and does what they can to fix them. Good on you, Sam, for admitting your own mistakes here and there. And it's especially good on you, David and Mike, to finally be making amends. Let's hope you keep it that way.
Understood on that one, Pix.
Yeah.
Anyways, before we head for more pressing business, who else wants to greet the guests that nText brought along?
I'll start. Hello visitors from the land of Ann. I am Samurai 2020. And this is Johnny Ghost. The two of us are pixel art's right-hand men.
Yes! Though we like to go along with Sam, Tix, and the rest of our crew on some adventures, we like to run some experiments too. For instance, I've done some experimenting with something. But I'm not gonna bother showing it off here, because it would destroy some structures and landscape if I did.
I'm David. I'm the cousin of Sam, Mike, and Mary in this world.
And I'm Hazel, David's girlfriend. Very nice to meet all of you.
I am Megan, and this is Nil, Sally, and Hannah. And together, we exist as the Fusional Phil. A fun-time team where we mess around with some things, go on stakeouts to find out what's truly happening, and so forth.
Those stakeouts are why we have these suits on, as well as, well, stuff.
It's not easy as it sounds, though I have no idea how Sam and the others make some of those expeditions look easy.
In the end, though, it becomes all rewarding.
Yes, we know all about that, but in all honesty though, I don't necessarily agree with some stuff, though I try my hardest to put up with it. I'm sure you'll warm up to it even more, if you give them the benefit of the doubt, Natural Mary. You know they're not as bad as you normally make them out to be. I'll believe that when I see it, Mary.
And then, for those that need a refresher, the name's Swirly Transcendo, known as a multiversal transcendent around these parts.
And lastly, it's me. I only get words MMOs. One of Pix's good friends. I also have a kingdom similar to this one.
Wow, cool. It's great getting to meet you guys and know you.
Now that we're all here, getting to know each other and all that, what shall we do now?
Weren't we gonna head over to Sarah's place for that dinner she was planning?
Oh yeah, that. Way ahead of you there. Me and Junie are coming to this one for sure, so that way we'd make it double.
What about Kathy and I? We should go as well.
As well as me and Kelly. That should make us quadruple the fun, unless we're taking extra people with us.
Hazel and I want to go too. It could be our chance to catch up with Sam and some others.
How about me and the rest of the Fusional Phil? We want to catch up with Junie and know how she's doing as queen of the Raffle world.
Hey, count me, Mary, Eva, Mark, and the naturals out. We have bigger fish to fry.
We understand. Then again, I'm also expecting to meet another one of my friends. Wait a minute. Could it be who I think it is?
Hello, guys. Wow. Quite the miraculous group thriving here.
Dilonz? Is that really you?
Yep. In the flesh, Pix. I knew you would be a tough person to keep down, man. Glad to see you're okay after all those years.
Dilonz! You have no idea how much I missed you and the rest of the concrete array.
Oh yeah. I remember those good old days when Narkiad and Sakan were with us. As well as Fire and a few other members before that unthinkable beast happened.
Oh hey, you must be one of those friends of Pix's from back in the old days. It's an honor to meet you, sir.
Indeed I am. Pleasure to meet you as well. And on top of all that, I surprised him by having him think another random friend of his was coming. And as it turns out, it was me all along.
Oh man, you cheeky art-building bastard, you. You built this clever concoction of a plan just like you built many of the state-of-the-art structures. And you never disappointed us.
Let me get this straight.
So you've been friends with this guy, and then something happened to separate you two?
I have so many questions. Who is this guy? How do you know him? And what happened to separate you guys?
It's essentially a long story as to how this friendship first came to be, but we will tell you later.
See, Pix? Now what did I tell you about some things being possible to reach, eh?
Yes, Swirly, you were right on the money with that one. Now anyways, let's go to Sarah's place. Who else wants to go or stay after Mike said to count zone the others out?
Yet indeed, some of us are sitting out from this.
I see all that. Are you sure you don't want to see the new places we've got in our zone?
Maybe another time, but thanks for the offer. Besides, we want to show the new guests here the way of this country and its heart.
Yeah, Mike's got a point. We might probably see you guys there when we pass by you. Yet maybe not. I don't know.
I shall assist Mike and the others in showing this handful of guests what we all know about this world. If I can remember it all straight from memory, that is.
No worries, Swirly. We'll help you along the way. We are all in this together, after all.
Yeah, you should take what Mary was saying and leave the lead to those who've been here for the longest of the long. More preferably, its denizens.
Fair enough.
I can vouch for that, especially since Mark and I led a less than ideal life in a different country that was named after me.
Alas, I still remember having to deal with it in the fight with Satan and Paulus at the same time.
I'll pass, since I was busy on my own world building for my nth, the natural Raffle world to be precise.
Oh wow, you've got your own world too?
Indeed there is.
Never knew that. But anyway, me, Craig and Jeffrey will pass on that one. We've only come to see this neighborhood, and so far, it's quite stunning.
Yeah, though I find it funny for it to be named Samco Junction. Its design looks vibrant. My only complaint is it doesn't have a lot of Linux stuff.
Sure, we could consider adding more Linuxy things.
That last part was a joke.
I'm personally fine with where we live right now. Anywho, good luck with all the stuff in Sarah's place.
Bye all, I'll see you guys later on the other side. ZJ's been waiting for me along with my own crew.
I'll come with some of the guys to that place. And Sarah, are you?
Yes, what's up?
I was wondering for that dinner. Would you like me to show you how I cook some of my own meals for people? Especially in your place?
While Arya and Jenny can cook as well, I'm sure they wouldn't mind extra company assisting them both. After all, we're all interested in seeing what you can do. So count that as a yes.
Excellent! So, where is that place of yours?
I thought you'd never ask. Hold on tight, everyone. And here we are.
Wow. Sarah, you never told me you had special powers too.
Damn. This is pretty disorienting to me to say the least. Do me a favor and give us a warning next time.
Sarah did say to hang on tight, did she not?
Oh, maybe I was hanging on loose.
Don't worry, I'm used to being teleported around because I can teleport too.
Wow, I totally forget this was a thing for you people. We have our own adventures too, but even then we don't have special abilities like that.
No, Pixie does. Hee hee. Ever since I learned about that, can we all agree that we've all been wanting to admire it?
You could say that again, although I first felt a little more envious at the time.
Though honestly, so was I. But we mean it in a more humorous manner, just so you know.
Yeah, we're not actually that jealous. I've always been used to it.
Regardless though, before we start, Sam and I would like to have a little bit of time for ourselves, inside. You can come into the dining room as well while I have my sisters prepare the dinner.
Wait, what?
Come with me for one moment.
There you are, Sarah. We didn't know for sure when you were coming back.
And just who is this red computer, and who are those guys outside?
Us. And me. I'm Microsoft Sam, and those guys outside here are my friends. We're new friends of Sarah's.
Yeah. Sam helped me out with one of those trees, and then took me to meet some of his friends. Including the king.
Is that so? Well, with that handful of people who arrived, I assume they're staying for dinner too?
Yes, Arya, they are.
All right then, go ahead and let them in.
Allow me. Welcome, guys. Please take your seats in the dining room.
Now then, Sam, follow me upstairs.
Okay.
I wonder what they're doing now.
So, Sarah, why did you want me to come with you privately?
Because I want to tell you something right here, right now. Microsoft Sam, you are someone who is so relatable in every sense of the word. Our love for tacos, our understanding of each other. All of that talk about nearly destroying your family with a few jokes, it reminded me of when I went through an emo phase, and nearly destroyed my relationship with my sisters. I feel really lucky to have them as my sisters. They helped me become the computer I am now. You can relate to that, yes?
Not sure. I mean, I have a few memories from years ago, like this time when Pixel Art and I went through this jungle temple, and Scotty accidentally made me set off a trap. We were both so pissed off at him that we fired him, and I ignored everything he said, because, at the time, I hated his antics with the bologna sandwiches and the pumpkin pies and all that crap. And then there's this joke I had with Mike about this high-pitched voice thing he can do, which I thought was just typical harmless brotherly hazing. And it probably would have been, if I didn't gossip about it to my cousin David, cause he really took the joke too far, to the point where he literally hurt my brother right in front of me. Now, I'm not saying I'm the saint in this situation, because I just let it happen. Point is, I don't think my family would have helped me after the amount of pain I brought them.
Like I said, Sam, everyone makes mistakes. You were a much younger computer back then, and the important thing is realizing what you did wrong and knowing not to do it again, rather than beating yourself up for being stupid. We all start out stupid, then we learn and grow.
To be honest, I'm really glad you're sitting here listening to me talk about all this. I haven't actually had anyone to tell this to.
Really? After all this time, you've never had someone to tell this to?
No, never. I mean, I do have a big family and a lot of friends, plus a best friend I've known for many years. I just thought it would have been a better idea to keep it all private. At least until now, where I'm in front of a computer who just gives me the vibe that she won't record it, twist my story, and send it to the press, telling the public I'm an evil bastard and eventually get me impeached. And yes, that's an actual worry I've had for a while.
Yeah, don't worry, I won't do that. I believe there's good in most people. Of course, there are exceptions out there.
There's something else, Sarah. I never really wanted to say this openly, because I really didn't want to embarrass myself.
You can say anything you want here, no one's going to judge.
Sarah, I think I have a crush on you.
You do?
Yes. I know, it's kind of wrong cause I just met you, but
I've actually been meaning to say the same thing about you. The way you helped me earlier this morning, as well as the ride you offered me to your place, and taking me out to see the rest of your friends and family. And even agreeing to let me take you and some of your friends to dinner this way. It shows that you are very caring despite what you and some other people think. You've changed quite a lot, Sam. And you are very much a somebody for that. So, I think you've earned this. And yes, I have a crush on you too, Sam.
That's good to know.
You know, we have some spare time. And I know we're not quite ready for the fun part, so. You wanna just dance till the dinner's ready?
Oh, boy, do I ever. What are we gonna dance to?
This. How do you find this one, my cutie?
This is so angelic. Nothing like this could make me any happier. In fact, I have never felt this much joy in my life, ever. Have you ever felt this way?
Yes. Nothing makes me happier than you with your recent deeds. This proves that you are indeed a hero. My hero. Did you like it?
Liked it. Liked it. I loved it.
I loved it too, Sam. Just like I love you.
Good, good, Hannah. Anyways, you wanna go check on the dinner?
Sure.
What the? Pixel art? What are you doing up here?
Oh, Sam, Sarah. I think I should come out and say it. When you said you were going to have some time alone, I followed you two up here to make sure no one was going to pull any fast ones. You know, after the whole Junie sleepover thing. But to my surprise, I heard that.
Why? Do you have a problem with it?
Problem? Well, actually, that was so joyous and overwhelming. I'm so happy for the two of you. Your loving compassion for each other caught me off guard at first. But with you two being vulnerable with each other and the romantic dancing, it reminds me of the day I met Junie.
Wow. So you approve of our love, then?
Yes, Sam, I do. I had a feeling Sarah must be a good computer. It's just I never expected things to get this deep this quick. So, I'm happy to see that you're actually a couple.
I don't know what we should say. Except, thank you for those kind words.
Yeah, thank you.
With all that being said, oh, pixel art, please don't eavesdrop on us again. I get the concern, but you really weren't supposed to hear all that.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Right, I won't.
Anyway. Shall we head back downstairs to join the others?
Yeah, I have a feeling that Junie's getting concerned about us. Let's all go down. Sarah, you lead the way.
Will do, Your Majesty.
I wonder what Sam, pixel art, and that other computer are doing right now? It's been over 15 minutes and there's still no sign of them.
Patience, Alex. I'm sure they'll be down soon.
We're back. We're sorry to have kept you guys waiting.
Yeah, we were caught up in a little bit of stuff.
Yeah, I heard everything that came from them, but we're not gonna tell just yet.
You had us absolutely worried there. When you followed them for whatever shit they were doing, I was pretty much reading one of the hints there. Shelly should understand what I mean there.
I do, yes. We heard some music coming faintly from the third floor. But we've got no time to think and analyze it now, because we've got some food coming.
Dinner is being served right now.
Come and help yourselves for some delicious gourmet meals!
Ooh, I can see and smell the tacos from here.
Oh boy, me too. Yum 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 yum.
Tacos. Yummy tacos. Delicious tacos. Scrumptious. Tacos!
You two already have so much in common, but you still haven't seen any chicken from me yet. Anyways, time for me to get it.
Say what you must about this, but Hazel and I like bear cake. The grizzly bear styled kind. Though of course it's a dessert, so I could settle with a few of the Iway cookies.
Same here, cuz.
I agree, but it's meant to be a practical kind of dinner, so.
If you wanted cake or something, we could have gone to our place so that way Junie and I could do the honors.
You guys know my craving for marshmallows, peanut butter, and chocolate, but I agree with Hazel, it's meant to be a practical dinner. So I could share whatever chicken strips picks does not even eat full.
You know me, I've got my Doritos and glowberries. Shut up, I know it's just a fucking snack and not practical dinner, it works for me, and that's what matters.
Snacks can be treated like dinner as well, since they don't take as much time to prepare like the dinners and desserts do. You know you should sometimes keep your options open, right?
Oh, I see. Well, thanks for keeping the menus expanded. Kathy, you want some glowberry sauce to go with some of our Doritos?
Sure thing.
I hate to ask, but does this place have any bologna sandwiches?
I'm sorry, but no, we don't have any of that. However, we have some things that are close to that, like steak and pie.
Oh wait, I forgot about the pumpkin pie stuff you had as well. Shall we eat some of it?
Sure thing, Scotty. Anything for my honey bunch.
I'll settle with some pudding with my Nilly girl. Same with Sally and Hannah if I'm presuming correctly.
Sally and I get the chocolate flavor, Nil and Megan get the vanilla.
I'll get that. Hello?
Hi, yes, is Sam here?
Yes, he's in the dining room right now.
Hold on, I'll attend to them. Hey Mike, and everyone else, how's everything going with showing the new guests around? Going good, although there have been some things that have been going on lately, especially in terms of touring. What do you mean by that?
He means to say that some of us are getting tired of tours, and that we're fixing to actually get something new done every once in a while.
I tried telling Mary that tours were necessary for getting others accustomed to navigation, but she kept arguing with me about that.
That's because no matter where we go, we are bound to end up with similar structured rooms, if not those at the same structure. Storage rooms, kitchens, bedrooms, dining rooms, you name it. I just wish something new was here, bound to give us a new charm or something.
You know, I'm gonna have to go with what you both said. While it's great and all that we got houses and everything, and while it's essential for those houses to have rooms and all that, we have to go towards newer styles every once in a while. But the biggest challenge is how we can make some of those varieties come to fruition. In terms of decorations, in terms of structuring, and in terms of all of the landscaping. In case anyone's forgotten about that, that's why we have engineers and architects coming up with several ideas for sprucing everything up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do. But I myself personally don't have a problem with what styles those houses have. They're great either way, because in my opinion, they still have charm in terms of structure and landscape. We're no architects, but we can of course critique a few engineers or architects at the end of the day.
Yeah, because I can already tell that much more stuff is going to be shown regardless of structure. I mean, variety is important and all, but some things are totally essential indeed. Quality over quantity.
Alright, enough of the fucking debate, guys. Our guests here don't give a shit how linear or detailed the buildings in the Raffle world look. All we care about is that it's got charm.
Just as I was gonna say. Because, yeah. It's already looking great so far.
Yeah. I agree. It's amazing. Beautiful building.
In my humble opinion, the Raffle World may have its flaws, sure, but that never stopped it from being, how do I say? Creme de la creme?
We could roll with all that, though I still agree with speak on your mic all the way. But also, what's worse is that along the way, we encountered someone who was bitching about rights in the Raffle World, saying that they got none of it whatsoever. I don't know what their problem is, to be honest.
Oh, that's too easy of a problem to deal with. Ignoring the bastard or bitch would make them go away.
Maybe. The troublemaker kept threatening to sue us for unfair advantages, spreading slander saying we're the bad guys, and also kept talking about revolutions and usurping.
What a narcissist that person is. Might as well use history to bite them in the ass once I know about them.
Who the fuck are you calling a narcissist, you damn fiends of the wicked? Where's your fucking manager? I want you guys to go in there and tell them that I cannot breathe around any of you.
Nobody's calling you a narcissist. Fuck off with your godforsaken demands, you needy and annoying shit. You see what we mean now, Sam? That's proof in the pudding that our tour is getting worse.
Whoa. Is that the person Natural Mike was talking about?
No, but she's arguably worse. Hopefully it ends there.
Bacon. Nobody gives a fuck about your manager or whatever you bitch about. Time is all about the goddamn bacon. Not even I'd want to serve bacon to you. You can stay bacon starving from all the shit that gets sent your way.
Gold. You are not getting more gold. You can stay poor from all your shitty and golden antics. You can also fuck right off and die from lack of gold.
Timbers, no timbers for you. If it were up to the timbers, nobody would here get your bitch ass some entertainment and happiness. Timbers.
You stupid fucking hyperbrats, better fuck right off before I call the manager or the guy who closeted you assheads.
Chicken. If you want the chicken, then try working for it. Your so-called work and livelihood has been atrociously fraudulent against chicken. And now, it's about time I put you into non-chicken scrap metal.
This is why you do not disrespect the order of any tour, even if it's for bacon.
Jesus Christ, that's overkill.
Whew, boy I do be hating it when someone just rants and raves about something without a purpose. It's just yap, and we're like, this is not what our ears were meant for, okay? Okay.
That was Mac Karen, by the way. As you can tell, she's got to stick up her Thunderbolt port.
We had to kick her out of our vicinity, because she made a lot of threats not even Siri would condone.
Jesus. Well, as long as you don't have any more self-righteous tricks interrupting your tour, you can probably continue it now, right?
Right. Oh yeah, before we go, whose house is this again?
My sensors indicate that this is Sarah, Aria, and Jenny's house. Those computer machines live in Westology Point in the Raffle World.
So that's where we're at, huh? Sounds like an absolutely good place to visit. Well, apart from that one problem we encountered.
Yeah, I personally don't like when some people come here to annoy us for the sake of their own good, honestly. But on the other hand, we could have given her a more polite exit. Though it doesn't matter. See you guys later, and take care.
Alright, bye guys. Wow, talk about a handful.
Tell me about it. You lot must not have liked the background machine back there.
Ditto to that one. But alas, the dinner is getting cold. Are you sure you're hungry enough for this?
I will eat all the tacos of my helping, if that's the last thing I do for this dinner. Nom.
Wait for me. Nom.
Good God, I am full from all those taco stashes I ate, as well as some of those highway cookies.
Me too, with the chicken.
So the dinner went well for all of you guys, yes?
You can definitely tell I did, sis. It was awesome. Especially with Sam around. What about you girls?
It wasn't easy getting it prepared for everyone, you know? So more or less, it was kinda tedious for me.
Wasn't it fun though? Allowing our little sister to meet a whole bunch of friends and inviting them all here, just for this occasion. Doesn't that make it all worthwhile?
I guess it does. I was going to add that to my previous sentence anyway.
Oh, Aria, you silly goose. You damn well know that it was enjoyable and rewarding at the very least. I was gonna say not to deny it before you said what you said.
I see that everyone's had a good meal regardless, and I am pleased to hear it was enjoyed.
Yup, too true for me on that.
Right then, now that we got the dinner done and over with, what shall we do at this time?
I don't know. Maybe we should catch up with Mike and the others?
As much as I want to, I also feel like I want to stay overnight with Sarah as well.
You don't have to, Sam. Scotty's totally right. You should attend to your friends. So that way, they don't get concerned about your whereabouts. Don't worry about me. Me and my sisters have the dishes covered.
I insist.
Actually, I have a better idea. Sarah, why not go with Sam instead? We can handle the dishes ourselves since we're the ones who made the dinner for everyone.
Yeah. If you trust your friends here, then so do we. I'm sorry I doubted you all on this.
You're good. So it's been fun eating this delicious dinner with you guys. It's a real pleasure.
Same here.
It's a real pleasure getting to make it along with Arya and Jenny here. You guys have fantastic homes in your own. Very unique ways for quite some good architecture. Thank you.
Good lord, never have I felt this stuffed in all my life until the food we just ate. That filled us up quite well.
Yeah. But anyways, we have to go back home to Zira.
We have to go home as well. Like, we have somewhere important to be tomorrow, so it's early to bed for us. Ha 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 ha.
What she said. It's been great fun.
It was great catching up with Junie and Pixel Art again. Good night, everyone. Bye guys and gals.
Hi, girls.
Safe travels. And yes, you girls still remain a good team to this day. Reminds me of the good old days when Dilonz and I would go on missions together along with the rest.
Right then, let's get going back to the others, guys.
See ya.
Arya.
See ya.
Jenny.
Bye.
Man, what a peaceful dinner it was. And an interesting one at that.
Normally we would have all told each other to get a room, but also, since plenty of us have significant others, isn't it interesting how it turned out to be a multi-date dinner?
I can back that up. Since of course, sweetie Sarah is pretty good in my eye circuits.
Aw shucks, Sam. Same for you.
And many of us here are real happy about that.
Yep, same for me. So then, Hicks, Sam, everyone, what's next?
Let's get ourselves caught up with nTEXT guests. Unless, of course, Sam wants to spend some quality time with Sarah or something.
Surely enough, while spending time with Sarah, we are going to keep showing nTEXTs through the boundaries of each of our zones. Anyway, it's about time that this episode ends right here, right now. Stay tuned for more like this one and subscribe for more in the future. On behalf of Pixel Art Builder 583 Productions, this is Microsoft Sam, signing off.